Hey Rocketeers, it is Charlie Rocket here, and it is Tip Tuesday. I know it's kind of late to post a Tip Tuesday, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, especially since I actually have a good tip today. Oh my god. It's not going to be a lame tip that I just randomly made up, like wear your seatbelt, like I said that other time. Let's forget that happened. But today's tip is all about not taking things in life for granted. And the reason why I brought this up actually is for a lot of personal reasons. But to start off, of course, as a mom, uh, being a mom has its ups and downs, and I surely love to talk about the downs because I live in them. But that sounded really bad. But I just meant like, mom things like drinking wine all the time and drinking wine. No, but being a boy mom is like crazy ridiculous. I never in life imagined it would be like living in a frat house nonstop. All I hear all day long is like Splatoon and Minecraft and just video games. Like I was a gamer, but dang, like dang, do I need this? Do I? And that's my like more intellectual child. Then you move on to the one that's like a caveman, which is the 1 year old, and I just give up on life. But despite all of the crazy things that make me want to scream into a paper bag or lock myself in a closet and cry for hours and hours on end, other than those things, we need to also make sure we're not taking our life and our moments and our kids and the people in our life for granted, because you never know when something ridiculous or crazy might happen. I actually had somebody in my family recently go to the hospital for something we're unsure of what happened exactly. But she lost a good portion of her memory, her recent memory, the last like year and a half. She just doesn't remember, and it's not like an elderly person or anything. It's not somebody who was recently in some kind of trauma. So doctors are trying to just figure out what's going on. But things like that are things that you don't really think about happening. They're not things that you really see coming. I know that none of us did. And like, where do you go from there, So don't take moments for granted. Don't take life for granted, people for granted, because you never know what life has in store for us. Things like that are things we don't even think about. Normally when we're talking about this stuff, we're talking about make sure that you say all the things you want to say to people, because they might pass away. Something could happen. Anything could happen. Life is so fragile. But then there's incidents like this, and you just don't even know where to go from there. But I digress. I just want to make sure that you guys do not take these moments for granted. Say all the things you want to say. Do all the things you want to do. Seriously, life is too short. There's too many opportunities that we don't feel we have. We really sit here and think, well, I'll do that when I get this, or I'll change that when I'm ready to change it. But when is that moment coming that you're going to be ready? How long have you waited? How much time do you have to spare to just wait to do what you've been dreaming to do, or to do what you want to do with your life? You should take the risk. Just do it. Like, that's what life is about. It's about taking risks. It's about loving and caring for one another. It's about big, bold gestures to show who you are and to explore your personality, your purpose. just do the things you want to do. Life is way too short. And one thing that I saw somewhere, I don't know, maybe it was a TV show. I can never remember where I saw it. It might have been Parks and Rec. I don't know. But somebody on something said, there's always a million reasons not to do something. And ever since I heard that, it really resonated with me, and it is the whole reason I take chances on things. And it's very difficult for me to take chances. I am way too logical for spontaneity. But sometimes you have to take those chances. Like, really, like, I mean, use your brain. Like, use your brain and know what's the smart stuff. But really seize the day, take those chances. There's a million reasons not to do something. Is your reason actually that important? Or are you just making excuses out of fear? I kind of went into too many topics there just now. But yeah, don't take life for granted. Don't take people for granted. Seize the day, Rocketeers. Love you guys, and I hope you have a great Tuesday.